Good morning, traders, and this is your S&P day trade setup for today. So we had a pretty big tech sell-off yesterday. In stocks like Apple were down 7.98%, and in most of the tech stocks was a massive sell-off. So it is a healthy correction. Trend is still up, and what we should be looking for now is an area of support on the higher time frame. So there are two that are standing out at the moment. The first one is this previous high, which is here at 3396, 3400 area. So that is the first one. You can see it also touches the daily moving average. And then obviously the next one would be at channel support right down the bottom here. And difficult to get a read on that, but that's probably 3280 area, somewhere around there. If I'm correct, it should line up somewhere around there. You just got to look for a horizontal level of support as well. Okay, so let's just get down to the 3 hour. This has been a pretty big move. This does look like consolidation for a second move down. Okay, for me to play shorts here, I need to bounce back up a little bit, find some support, or should I say resistance rather, of somewhere in that area there, which is 3491. And if we start getting some bearish price action there, then a move down to the bottom of the channel is on the cards. This does look like a bit of a triangle forming. We'll just look at that on the hour. You've got to bear in mind that this level here of 3396 or 3400 area, there is massive support. Okay, so I would definitely be buying off that level. Okay, so let's just look at the hour, and you'll see the triangle I'm talking about is right over there. And 9 times out of 10, well no, let's rephrase that, normal price action dictates that when you see that kind of pattern, you expect a second move to the downside equal to the length of the initial move. However, when we talk about the S&P, the Dow, and the Nasdaq, that is very rarely the case. Okay, so those three instruments pretty much aim, especially on the higher time frames, when you see something like this on the higher time frames, it aims for the next level of support or resistance. Okay, and that is this one here, so 3400. So I'm looking for 3400 to get back in. It may be the last long. A thing may turn around and crash the bottom, but there will be buyers coming in here trying to drive it back up. We'll have to wait and see how far it gets, because there will be some resistance above it, some pretty big resistance, should I say, that it has broken through quite easily yesterday. Okay, so that's kind of the view I have. If this does break to the upside, then you're pretty much expecting it, if I can find there we go. You're expecting it sort of, here's the last one, yeah, so you were expecting it to come back up to this area here, so 3490, and there is some support here, a little bit more support just above it at 3500. So 3490, 3500, if you start getting bearish price action up there, then yeah, I would tend to agree that we have a short-term reversal, and first target is definitely this area here, 3396. Okay, so my plan of action at the moment is really to leave this thing alone today. No real reason why we had the sell-off yesterday. So was it just profit taking? Is the first question. The second question is it the start of something bigger? So I'd like some confirmation before I start jumping in on any shorts, even though there are a lot of alarm bells going off in my head right now. Okay, so yeah, for me, the textbook play would be a bounce back up, test this area, reject the moving average, move down, hit this area of 3400, bounce back up, test the next breakout, move down to come and test the bottom of the channel. If it breaks the bottom of the channel, that is going to dictate a potential bigger move to the downside. But My personal opinion right now is this is just a healthy pullback, but I am looking for a second move down. There has to be some kind of a second move down or an extended period of consolidation. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Okay. If we look at the 15-minute, you should see some opportunities for longs, and you should see some opportunities for shorts if you really want to sit and watch that. But yeah, I think for me, just going to wait and see. Look, wait for the confirmation. So either a pullback and confirmation on the higher time frames that we have turned, then it's aiming for the levels in the bottom of the channel. Alternatively, I'm looking for a move up, pullback, create a higher high. So in other words, break through one of these, or not one of these, break through this area here of 34.60, come back, test it, hold it, and start turning. Then I'll aim for these two areas here. Bear in mind, because of the size of the move yesterday, that is a decent trade. That's 380 points. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's my view at the moment. And technically, this is this is needs a second attempt to the upside to create a lower high before you can actually say that the trend is changing. So at the moment, this is just a pullback, and you still need to play long. So you need to buy it, but you need to buy off support. So I wouldn't want to be buying off here. I want to be buying down here. Okay, V reversals are rare, unless they on the bottom with the US market. But anyway, tongue in cheek. Anyway, guys, that's me for today. Probably going to be sitting on my hand unless we get down to here for a buy. I'm not interested in shorting. Maybe if we get into this area, I'll see what it is. I may take sort of a quarter of my normal position with a very tight stop for a move to the downside. But this is what I'm waiting for here, is 33,400. That's 3,400. That's the one I'm waiting for to get long. Okay. Anyway, hope it helps, and we will catch you later. Cheers for now.